Well, Swifty, this video is for you. If you ever liked interesting feedback on how your videos have helped, I think you'll enjoy this. Well, Swifty, I've been following your videos for quite a while, and my 9-year-old daughter has herself a human warrior that she's been playing for a little while. Her main objective is to actually level this thing entirely using the battlegrounds. Her favorite being Warsong Gulch, and to be honest, in the beginning she really had a hard time with it because she was completely getting owned. You can imagine what a 9-year-old with limited knowledge of game strategies and whatnot. So the only thing I could really arm her with was the fact that if she's going to be a warrior with a prot spec, that her job is to attract as much attention as possible and free up the other players to run flags. And that strategy's worked pretty good. I mean, she gets it, and she goes out and tries to find groups of 3 and 4, ties them up, and you can see her talking to the game, you know, come over here, look at me, hey, I'm over here, jumps around, she'll make rude gestures and things like that, really tick them off, and end up with half of the other side thinking, oh, this is an easy home, we'll just go and kill her, and meanwhile her teammates are running flags constantly. She recently figured that maybe something like a hunter or a caster might work better for her. She's been trying to level a hunter on her own with no help from me. So I brought her attention to a set of videos you had done about flag capping and the speeds you could do them in. I thought maybe inspire her a little bit. She sees some footage of a warrior doing some things, because really I don't have any tunes along that line to give her a set of personal goals to work with. She decided she was going to make her way back into the battlegrounds and put some of what she had found out to use. Granted, it wasn't quite as easy of a task as when you were doing your timed things. She went in with the heirloom stuff that I'd given her. Typical run for her, loading up on 3-4 people at a time, hey, you know, tying them up. She decided she wanted to make an attempt at a flag cap, and she made her way over to the Horde flag, found out it wasn't there. On the way back out, someone just had dropped the flag at her feet in order for her to run it. Normal circumstances would dictate that prot warrior, heirloom gear, that's the person to give it to, especially since I think it was a priest or a shaman that was more of a healer than anything. But wouldn't you know that she picked it up, and rather than use typical strategy of sneaking across, drove right through the midfield where nobody was expecting and up into the flag room and capped a flag. For me, I've been playing for 3 years and still haven't capped a flag, so it was a great thing for me to see that happen. It was a lot of fun to watch. She did the whole slash dance thing, and she was all excited, jumping around in her seat. And if I had have taken the Fraps footage for it, she would have submitted it as a timed thing for you to take a look at. Not necessarily thinking she would win or anything like that, but she was proud of her accomplishment. But I thought maybe you'd be interested in finding out that, you know, some of your videos have inspirations in the strangest places and the strangest ways.